After I spent $8,000 of my own money on small gun safes, I tested the biometrics, I found deadly design flaws, I tested long-term reliability, and a couple of safes broke all by themselves. And then I probably tested over 10 small gun safes to see just how tough they really are. And with all that, these are my top gun safe picks. This is the budget biometric all safe. Main features. I wanted to hate this all safe, but my biometrics worked 100% even after 2 years. But there was a recall as some all safes biometrics were just letting any fingerprint in. But I guess they fixed this problem and now they're back. There are better safes without biometrics, but if you have to have a biometric budget safe, then I guess the all safe will do the trick. And now onto my pry rating. They say a pry resistant lid, and that's not exactly true, but surprisingly it took 3 minutes and 82 seconds with stage 3 tools. Not bad for its price. The all safe gets a 3 out of 5 pry rating. Now my quick access rating. This was the fastest to open biometric safe I tested with just 0.4 of a second to open. And the biometrics performed okay on my wet and powder test. And even after a couple years of trouble-free use, there was also no battery drain issues, like I have had on other budget brands. The all safe gets a 3.5 out of 5 quick access rating. Final thought, for around $100, it performed well, but then again, don't be surprised by any recalls. This is MagSafe's biometric safe locker. Main features. For the money, MagSafe makes one of the better biometric safe lockers you can buy. The MagSafe comes with a steel security cable for easy securement, or has 4 pre-drilled holes for permanent placement, interior LED light, automatic opening lid, an emergency inlet in case your batteries die, or you could just use the mechanical key as it always works. Now onto my pry rating. The MagSafe is made from 16 gauge carbon steel, has one locking latch as you can see here, and from my pry test of 10 other similar safes in this class, the MagSafe looks most comparable to the all safe I tested here. It should put up a little fight with pry tools for a few minutes. The MagSafe gets a 3 out of 5 pry rating. Now onto my quick access rating. MagSafe says this safe features a vein recognition sensor, and if it's half as good as Verifi's or Viking Safe's vein recognition biometric sensors, it should be a good performer. And you also have the number pad and trusted reliable mechanical key as well. The MagSafe gets a 4 out of 5 quick access rating. Final thought, this is the best biometric safe under the $150 class of small safe lockers you can buy by a long shot. This is the HORNADY dual lid lockbox. Main features. The HORNADY features 2 separate lockable compartments. The first compartment can carry most full-size handguns, as you can see here with the 1911. The second compartment is good for magazines or ammo storage, or maybe a Macro 9. Comes with a steel security cable for on-the-go securement. The HORNADY is also TSA approved. And now onto my pry rating. I normally wouldn't rate a lockbox, but with 16 gauge steel construction, this won't be the easiest lockbox to pry open. From my experience with HORNADY safes, they make a tough product. The HORNADY lockbox gets a 2.5 out of 5 pry rating. Now my quick access rating. I'm more concerned with reliability, more so than the low odds of someone lockpicking any safe. The barrel key will be 100% reliable for quick entry, and that's what I care about here. Because in real life, lockpicking is for perverts. The HORNADY gets a 5 out of 5 quick access rating. Final thought, pretty versatile lockbox, car, range safe, and a great travel locker. It can do it all. This is the Stack-On gun locker. Main features. This is a good old-fashioned mechanical keyed locker with 2 removable shelves and comes in at 26 pounds. And now onto my pry rating. You really want me to rate a gun locker, okay? But funny enough, the Stack-On's latch, as you see here, does actually look tougher than the RPMB I pry tested. That took only 8 seconds to pry open with a flathead screwdriver. I believe the Stack-On would fall closer to the Safely safe that took 1 minute and 8 seconds to pry open. The Stack-On gets a 2 out of 5 pry rating. It will keep the kids out, and that's what it's made for. Now onto my quick access rating. Nothing is more simple than a key. No batteries or electronics to worry about. The Stack-On gun locker gets a 5 out of 5 quick access rating. Final thought, a lot of my cells are just basic lockers like this. A simple key locker is a reliable way to get your firearm, with no codes to forget about, no batteries to die, or electronics to go out. This is Vaultek's LifePod gun case. Main features. This is the original LifePod, as you can see here, with just enough space for a full-size Glock 22, but a better fit for the compact Glock 19 or 2 Micro 9s as you see here. The LifePod features dual-side compression latches combined with an interior rubber gasket seals off the interior from environmental factors, making the LifePod airtight, dust-proof, and can even float in water. Also comes with a steel security cable for quick and easy securement. And now onto my pry rating. This is a portable gun case. All it needs is good basic pry protection, and you get that with Vaultek's anti-impact latch as you see here. The LifePod is also drop tested. The Vaultek LifePod gets a 2.5 out of 5 pry rating. Now my quick access rating. From my personal use of Vaultek's products and years of testing, I have come to 100% trust their safes. Access is with either number pad or key backup. The safe is powered by a 9-volt battery that lasts up to a year of normal use. The Vaultek LifePod gets a 5 out of 5 quick access rating. Final thought, if you need a trusted weatherproof portable gun case that will last and work when you need it to, there are none better than Vaultek. This is the HORNADY Tri-Point Lockbox. Main features. In the small key only lockbox category, this HORNADY Tri-Point looks to be one of the better made and tougher ones. And as you can see here, there is enough space for a 1911 with an extra magazine, so this should fit about any normal handgun. Comes with a steel cable for on-the-go securement. And now onto my pry rating. The HORNADY is made from 16 gauge steel, and here's a quick video on the locking latch.
And we also included the same locking mechanism used on the Hornady key lock safes. This locking mechanism completely encapsulates the bottom catches, so you must shear material instead of deforming material in order to compromise this safe.
Not bad for a simple lockbox. The Hornady tri-point lockbox gets a 3 out of 5 pry rating. Now my quick access rating. Barrel key locks are easy to pick, but in real life that's about the last thing that will happen. Most of these lockboxes sold on Amazon have cheap keys that can snap off on you. The Hornady's barrel key will be reliable for years to come, and that's what's important here. And remember this, lockpicking is for sport or perverts. The Hornady gets a 5 out of 5 quick access rating. Final thought, pretty versatile lockbox, car, range safe, or travel safe, and it will not be affected by extreme cold or heat. This is the Amazon Basics Hidden Book Lockbox. Main features, there's no better protection than hidden in plain sight. The interior body is made from a thin steel and comes with 2 keys that locks down one locking latch, as you can see here. And here is my fitment guide. Here's the quick fitment guide. Let's start off with the Makarov. The Makarov fits in there easy, no problems. Let's move over to the Nickelback of firearms, the XD9. Watch this little lip down here, and there you go. Easy fit, no problems. Now, YouTube, this is an Airsoft 1911, as you see there, no problems. Now let's move over to the big boy here. This is a Glock 21. Let's see if we get in there. Just remember that lip right there. Put down that lip. There you go. Not a bad budget option. Thanks Jeff Bezos for the Book of Death. This is a Sentry safe. Main features. This safe is built super damn tough, as you can see with my pry test on the biometric version. This version of the Sentry safe entry is with either number pad or mechanical key. Sentry makes 4 different versions of this safe. One model even features a quick attachment steel cable and carry handle. Sentry is my top budget pick. They are reliable and super tough. And for the price, no other small safe brand can compare. And now onto my pry rating. My Sentry safe surprised me on just how tough it was. It took a lot of force, time, and stage 3 pry tools to even enter this little safe. Look at the damage from 23 minutes of a full force pry attack. It's truly a little tank. The Sentry safe earns a 4 out of 5 pry rating. Now my quick access rating. Entry is with electronic number pad or mechanical key. I tested my Sentry safe for over 3 years without any issues. These are reliable little tanks you can trust to work when you need them to. The Sentry safe gets a 5 out of 5 quick access rating. Final thought, if you are on a budget and need a tough little gun safe, this is the one to get. How I rate stuff. I know it looks like I rate everything highly, but I really did spend $8,000 on these small safes, all put on my credit cards, and then I get no views on YouTube. Alright, enough about my suffering, so let's start with the curious case of the Bill Conch. This locker would lock down in place with your right hand, as you can see here, but with only one small tap in the middle of the lid, it would open all by itself. I even thought it might have been possessed by Satan, but that actually turned out not to be the case. You have to press down in the middle of the lid to lock the lid down, as there are 2 locking latches with this locker. And trust me, that's one deadly design. Now onto the pry test. The Bill Conch was tougher than I thought it would be with this sheet metal build. And as you can see here, the 2 locking latches broke off into the body, but they did detach from the sheet metal lid. The Bill Conch got a 2.5 out of 5 pry rating. Now here is the RPMB lockbox, with only one tiny locking latch, as you can see here. By the way, if you ever see this tiny locking latch design, it's probably not going to be a tough locker. Anyway, here is the full pry test. And there you go, 8 seconds to pry open. The RPMB got a 1 out of 5 pry rating. This list is not in order because I wanted to show this Sifely lockbox, as it has a similar latch design as the RPMB. It was a little tougher and took 1 minute and 8 seconds with stage 1 pry tools. The Sifely got a 2 out of 5 pry rating. And here is the RPMB single pistol locker. Side note, this locker would drain its batteries as it sat. This is not good and was the only locker to have battery drain issues. And here is the full pry test. And that's another 1 out of 5 pry rating for RPMB. Let's move up half a rating from the RPMB with the Onias. The Onias looks just like the Ananus. I'm just gonna call it the Anus from now on. They do look the same, but they are not 100% the same. And here is the Anus test, starting with stage 1. So let's see how fast we can get in here. The anus just popped open in 13 seconds with stage 1 pry tools. And here is the Onias test. so that one took 35 seconds and actually bent the lid. The Onias earned a 1.5 out of 5 pry rating, and here is the only cheap brand that stood out, even though it was recalled for its biometrics. But I do believe Allsafe has fixed the biometric issues as of now. I really thought I was going to get in fast and easy with this under $100 safe, but as you can see here, it does have a nice size single locking latch. And to my surprise, took 3 minutes and 82 seconds with level 3 pry tools. And so there is my 3 out of 5 pry rating. Now we move to a stage 4 rating, the Sentry Safe. You will need to go to my channel and find the full test, because it took 23 minutes and 47 seconds with stage 3 pry tools. That was not fun or easy, trust me. So what is a stage 5 rating? Pretty much means pry attacks aren't going to work. Here is my Fort Knox PB1. The design alone prevents any possibility to pry into, as you can see here. Stage 5 is pretty much angle grinder territory. And there you go, my 1 out of 5 pry rating system. Until next time, see you then.